Be alert, the king is about to arrive.
Who wants to be alert? Life seems like one long sleep in this land. I am at ease, all day, though I am a guard.
How boring. I wonder if some interesting drama will unfold at the court today. It would enliven the atmosphere.
I would be equally happy if there was none.
Halt. You are a stranger. Give your identity.
You are right. I am a visitor here, a disciple of the wise sage from the Gangar forest which lies to the east of your kingdom.
What brings you here?
I have heard amazing stories about this kingdom of Andhernagari and the great King Chowpat. I am especially impressed by the fact that everything in the market is sold at the same price. No complications.
You have heard right. In our land, you can buy the most rich and delectable sweets for the same price as an equal measure of vegetables. Takosir Baji, Takosir Kaja. I am quite happy about it. It makes life easy.
So it should. It would be a good idea to settle in this land. But first I would like to attend the court today and pay my respects to the mighty King Chowpat.
You may stand there with those people who are standing in a queue.
Let's start today's court.
The first complainant.
Justice. Oh, most great king. I beg for justice.
And what is your complaint?
In this great land of Andhernagari, my friend and I have been truly hard-working honest thieves. All these years we have been true to our profession. And what is our reward? Last night, with great efforts, we made a hole in the wall of a merchant's house, when all his family were away. My friend peered through that hole into the house, when suddenly the wall collapsed. And my friend was instantly killed. I've lost my only friend and partner. O king. It's the merchant's fault for living in a house with such weak walls.
Fetch the merchant at once. A life for life. The merchant must be hanged. Mercy, O noble king, I beg your pardon, my lord. I had no intention of killing these skilled professionals. It is not my fault that the wall of my house collapsed. My house has been recently built. It is the fault of the bricklayer, who carelessly built such a weak wall. Bring the careless bricklayer immediately. He must hang for his fault.
O most kind lord and king, have mercy. I beg you, don't send me to the gallows. I agree that I built the wall which collapsed and killed a man. But it was not due to my carelessness. The mortar which I used to lay the bricks was of very poor quality. There was too much of water mixed in it. It is entirely the mortar maker's fault. Summon the mortar maker, at once. He must pay with his life for his thoughtlessness.
Forgive me, O merciful king. Please do not hang me to death. I have a wife and 2 young children. Who will look after them?
Your carelessness has cost a life. You must pay with your life.
No. No. No, my royal lord. I am not to blame. The pot which I used to pour water into the mortar had an extraordinarily large mouth. So excess water poured down into the mortar mixture. I was helpless. It is the potter's fault for making such a useless pot.
Let the potter be brought here at once. He must be executed for molding such useless pots.
Your Majesty, show mercy to this humble potter. I agree the pot I made and sold to the mortar maker was a defective one. But I am not guilty. As I was molding that pot, I heard the sweet delicate tinkling of anklets. It was the moneylender's daughter. She distracted me just as I was shaping the mouth and it became too wide.
Bring the moneylender's daughter here, this very instant. She must be sent to the gallows for disturbing this poor potter at work.
O just king, spare my daughter. She is my only child and to be wedded next Monday.
Then send for the goldsmith and without any delay, he must be hanged.
Not another word. Your excuse does not hold good. To the guards, take the goldsmith away to the gallows and hang him at once. None of this anymore. Take him away at once. Let him hang to death. What? Why have you not carried out my orders? Hang the goldsmith at this moment, or else you will suffer the same punishment.
1,000 apologies, O great king, but this noose does not fit the goldsmith's neck. It is too loose.
Then try it around everyone's neck here and see who it fits. Whosoever has a neck of the size of the noose must be hanged.
Ah, your highness, it fits. At last.
But.
Ah, justice at last. Take him to the gallows without further delay. Justice delayed is justice denied. And her Nagari prides itself on prompt action. Our actions speak louder than words. What? Why have you all returned with this stranger alive? And who is this man?
I beg your pardon, your highness, but we're confused indeed. This old man rushed towards us as we were about to hang the young stranger and begged and pleaded that he should be hanged instead.
At first we thought the old man had lost his mental balance. What sane man would wish to suffer such a drastic death willingly?
But this young man says that he is a wise and learned sage from the forest yonder, and he himself was this man's disciple.
O noble king, you are most generous. Be kind and allow me to be hanged in place of my disciple. I beg of you.
What a strange appeal. And why does such a wise and holy man wish to obstruct the course of justice, may I ask?
Your Majesty, the truth is, no, I cannot say it.
I demand an explanation, or I shall not have you hanged in place of your disciple.
You see, it has been predicted by the great prophets. No, I shouldn't say this.
Speak out at once, or your disciple will be hanged.
The great prophets have foretold that the one who will be hanged on this day, in this kingdom, shall become the next king and conquer many more nations. I want to become the next great king, your Majesty, and reign over a greater country. I will go down in history as a famous royal monarch. The future generations will read about me and my greatness for millenniums to come. I shall never earn that fame if I remain a recluse sage. So do grant me this favor, O king, let me die at the gallows today.
The next king? And this kingdom will expand? Glory for millenniums to come. Why, no one but I should be entitled to this privilege. Guards, take me to the gallows and hang me at once without any delay. Hurry up. Don't waste time. What a wonderful fate in my next life, a king once again. Goodbye, world. See you again.